After 3.5 years of deception and dishonesty, we will be leaving this prison of nations at the end of January. And we won't become a third country, as I've been hearing this morning. No, we're going to become an independent, self-governing nation. And you can delude yourselves this morning inside this cathedral that all is well.
Let's suppose the United Kingdom and the European Union divorce has not yet scared your parents into abandoning their pursuit of ending their marriage, and, just like in our case, they stopped living together. Well, I am here to tell you that if the relationship is just like Brexit, somebody wants to get back in. I have to say though, the fact that the fact that Brexit is still in the discussion 7 years after the referendum is pretty good news for the European Union and bad news for the United Kingdom. Exactly like your divorced parents who still after so many years want each other. Or at least your dad or your mother, I don't know. In other words, is your dad, your father, the United Kingdom missing the European Union? And if so, why is that? Let's find out. One reason why your dad might miss your mother is the child payment that runs his wallet dry every month. In our case, of course, the United Kingdom doesn't need to pay anything to Europe, but with the economy being in a state that it is, we might as well say so. Research by the Center of European Reform suggests the United Kingdom economy is 2.5% smaller than it would have been if Remain had won the referendum. Public finances fell by 26 billion pounds a year. This amounts to 500 million pounds a week and is growing. Likewise, a recent study by the London School of Economics found that Brexit was responsible for about a third of United Kingdom food price inflation since 2019, adding nearly 7 billion pounds to the Britain's groceries bill. This may actually be the biggest argument someone can make for why the UK needs to come back to the European Union. By the way, guys, this is my first video, so please subscribe if you like it, of course. Thank you. Another reason why your dad might miss your mother is that his hands want to break up from his body without her. Sounds strange? Well, a lot of people thought that a post-Brexit Scotland in which the majority voted for remaining would be moving closer and closer to an independent referendum. But with the latest political instability in the Scottish National Party, that seems unlikely. Nevertheless, the threat still remains, not just with Scotland, but also with the north of Ireland, a region where independence is still unlikely but the eruption of violence is not. And that brings us to the last reason why your dad might miss your mother. Plain and simple, he's alone without her. Opinion polls are coming out with the overwhelming view that the United Kingdom citizens believe it was wrong to leave the European Union. Furthermore, if there was a referendum today on rejoining the Union, the outcome would be positive, with the polls showing a majority that believes so. Now, those were the short summary of the reasons making your father, again, I mean making the United Kingdom missing being a part of the European Union. Of course, the next question is, will the UK rejoin the EU? Something that I'll answer on another day. It was enough for my first video. I want to take it easy. Until then, of course, here are some good moments from that debate time, that crazy debate time around Brexit. I found them while studying the subject, of course. But thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like it, or leave a comment, or whatever you want. Thank you.
This should be a British passport. It says European Union on it, all right? I think, to make this country safer, we need to get back British passports so that we can check anybody else coming in to this country.
They don't like to hear it, Mr. Speaker. They don't like the truth. Twice they have been asked to let the electorate decide upon whether they should continue to sit in their seats, while they block 17.4 million people's votes. This Parliament is a disgrace. Given the opportunity, since I am asked, let me tell them the truth. They could vote no confidence at any time, but they're too cowardly. They could agree to a motion to allow this House to dissolve, but they're too cowardly to give it a go. This Parliament should have the courage to face the electorate. But it won't. It won't, because so many of them are really all about preventing us leaving the European Union at all. But the time is coming. The time is coming, Mr. Speaker, when even these turkeys won't be able to prevent Christmas.
Belgium is not a nation. It's an artificial creation. I know the Brits did it. Maybe once again we can be blamed. But the truth is there are two parts of Belgium. They speak different languages. They dislike each other intensely. There's no national TV station. There's no national newspaper. Belgium is not a nation, and maybe that's why you're happy to sign up to a higher European level. Well, if Belgium wants it, that's fine, but I can assure you, and you can scream and shout all you like, just look at the election result. You're losing, folks. You're losing. Brexit is the first brick out of the wall. You've learnt none of the lessons. The days of this project are over. We want to live in nation states, not false artificial creations. Thank you, everybody. But the most significant point is this. What happens at 11 p.m. this Friday, the 31st of January 2020, marks the point of no return. Once we've left, we are never coming back, and the rest, frankly, is detail. We're going, we will be gone. And that should be the summit of my own political ambitions. So I'm hoping this begins the end of this project. It's a bad project. It isn't just undemocratic, it's anti-democratic, and it puts in that front row. It gives people power without accountability. People who cannot be held to account by the electorate, and that is an unacceptable structure. Indeed, there's an historic battle going on now across the West, in Europe, America, and elsewhere. It is globalism against populism. And you may loathe populism, but I tell you a funny thing, it's becoming very popular. And it has great benefits. No more financial contributions, no more European Court of Justice, no more common fisheries policy, no more being talked down to, no more being bullied, no more Guy Verhofstadt. I mean, what's not to like? I know you're going to miss us. I know you want to ban our national flags, but we're going to wave you goodbye. And we'll look forward in the future to working with you as sovereign. That's it, it's all over. Finished. We've gone.
Could I please ask for quiet?